Hello friends, now in this presentation we will see parts of IC engine. Myself Diksha Chopde. That in previous presentation we have already seen the detailed classification of IC engine. Now in this presentation we will see parts of IC engine. The content of these presentations are different parts of IC engine we will see in detail with its function as well as its diagram. First part is cylinder, second one is cylinder head, third one is piston, connecting rods, crankshafts, bearing, crankcase, flywheel, governor, valves, spark plug, carburetor, fuel atomizer, or itself is also called it as injector. And this is the detailed diagram which shows the different parts of IC engine. First we will see the cylinder. It contains gas under pressure and guides the piston. It is in direct contact with the product of combustion and it must be cooled. Second part is cylinder head. Its main purpose is to seal the working end of the cylinders and not to permit entry and exit of gases on cover head valve engine. Next part is the piston. It must be gives gas tight seal to the cylinder, slide freely, be light and be strong. Next part is connecting rod. The connecting rod transmits the piston load to the crank, thus it converts reciprocating motion of the piston into rotary motion of crankshaft. Next part is the crankshaft. Is attached to the connecting rod in offset areas called throws, where the downward power pulses change into rotating motion. Next part is bearing. The crankshaft is supported by bearing. Everywhere there is rotary action in the engine. Bearings are used to support the moving parts. Its purpose is to reduce the friction and allow parts to move freely. Next part is crankcase, the main body of the engine of which the cylinder are attached and which contains the crankshaft and crankshaft. Bearing, it's called crankcase. Means this crankcase includes crankshaft and crankshaft bearing. Next is flywheel. Function of this flywheel is it stores energy required to rotate the shaft during preparatory strokes, makes crankshaft rotation more uniform. Flywheel facilitates the starting of the engine and overcoming the short time overloads. Next part is governor, a device for regulating automatically output of a machine by regulating the supply of working fluid. When the speed decreases during the increase in load, the supply valve is open by mechanism operated by governor and the engine therefore speed up again to its original speed. Thus, the function of a governor is to control the fluctuation of engine speed due to change of load. Next part is valve. A valve is a device that regulates, directs or control the flow of fluid. That fluid may be gases, may be liquids or may be fluidized solids or slurries by opening and closing or partially obstructing various passageways. The intake and exhaust valves open at the proper time to let in air and fuel and to let out exhaust. Note that both valves are closed during compression and combustion so that the combustion chamber is sealed. Spark plug. The main function of spark plug is to conduct the higher potential from the ignition system into the combustion chamber. It provides the proper gas across which spark plug is produced by applying high voltage to ignite the mixture in the ignition chamber. Next part is carburetor. The function of the carburetor is to atomize and meter the liquid fuel and mix it with the air as it enters the induction system of the engine. Maintain fuel-air proportion under all conditions of the operation appropriate to the condition. Next part of the IC engine is fuel atomizer or injector. Fuel injection is a system for mixing fuel with air in an internal combustion engine. It has become the primary fuel delivery system used in automotive petrol engine, having almost completely replaced carburetor in the late 1980s. The primary difference between the carburetor and fuel injector is that fuel injector atomizes the fuel by forcibly pumping it through a small nozzle under high pressure, while a carburetor relies on low pressure created by intake air rushing through it to add the fuel to the air streams. The fuel injector is only a nozzle and a valve. The power to inject the fuel comes from a pump or a pressure container further back in the fuel supply. These are the references from which we have took all this information. All these are the references which are given in this slide. Thank you.